The ChatGPT for Excel add-in was released a few months ago in March 2026, and it completely changes how we use ChatGPT with Excel. Finally, ChatGPT is integrated into our Excel environment so it can read from our worksheet, making our prompting much easier and less context needs to be provided, and it can write to it so it can create pivot tables, insert formula columns, add comments, and much more. And it is all covered in my ChatGPT for Excel course. But in this video, I want to show a quick workflow to demonstrate the capabilities of this ChatGPT for Excel add-in. So first of all, how do you get it? Well, you click on your Home tab, and over in the add-ins button, you would do a search for the ChatGPT add-in in here. You can see I already have it, but you just type ChatGPT and it would come up in the results and you would choose it. Please make sure that you get the official add-in, checking the logo there, as there are other GPT and ChatGPT add-ins out there, which I'm sure are great, but if you're looking for the official one, there is only one. With it added, you can see it on my ribbon there. Let's do our first example, and I have a table here named TBL refunds. Looks good, doesn't it? We want to produce a little report from it, showing the rows for a given region and the sum of the refunds from there and the count, and a little more. But before we go and write our formulas or create our pivot tables, let's use ChatGPT to quickly check our data quality. So I'll click on ChatGPT on my ribbon, and this will open the ChatGPT pane, which I can widen if I like. And down the bottom, we have some suggested prompts, and it also shows me my currently selected cell and a little bit more about the add-in, which I won't go into in this video. Let's focus on these Excel tasks we need. And I'm going to paste in my first prompt here, which is to check TBL refunds for any data issues and list them. And I'm being specific not to go and make any changes yet. Just pause, let me know what you found, and I'll tell you whether to proceed or not. We have some results, took about 30 seconds to produce, and it did find some issues. A trailing space, a double inserted space, a mistype on one of our values, Belfast, and a very interesting one that Monica Cox, one of our agents, has been assigned to Swindon, except one value. So that appears to be a typical mistake. And what's really useful is it shows me the cells that these issues are found as well. So I can easily check them myself, even in a huge volume of data. All I do is go and click on the link provided and it takes me straight to it. So there I can see that exact refund number for the Monica Cox assigned to Manchester, and I can go and investigate that. Is that actually correct? Was she there that day? I can go and click on my Belfast one and it takes me straight down the bottom to it there. I believe that they are all legit mistakes. They are issues. Really pleased ChatGPT found them, but now let's go and fix them. And I don't really want a Power Query solution right now or further formulas in here. I just want it done so I can get on to my report. So I'm asking, you're right with your suggestions, including the fact that Monica Cox works out of Swindon. Please make these corrections. So now I'm telling ChatGPT to proceed. Its typical inclination would have been to do this straight out the gate, which is why I told it to kind of pause and list them first. And that's it, super fast there. Took less than 10 seconds, all corrections made. Again, we've got our links, so if you wanted to verify that, which I absolutely encourage is a good attitude to have, then we could. So for example, if I click on the removing of a training space from Brian Terry, I click the link, I'll go and check that. Let's double click the cell. Yeah, there's no training space in there. If there was one, it's clearly removed. So we now have some clean data. Let's get our report done. So I want a dynamic filter for the region stated in C2. This is all going to be formula based, including those two measures in column F. So quite a meaty prompt here. I'm saying, look, on the report sheet in cell B6, I need a formula, very specific that I want a formula approach, that's going to return all the rows for the region stated in cell C2. I then go on to say only the columns that I've provided headers ready for. In cell F2, I need a count of those rows returned, and F3, the sum of the refund amount column for the rows returned. And I'm very much specifying that I want formulas here, no other approach, please. Certainly no static values. All done, again, did not take long. We've got our results. We've got a preview of the values in the pane. We've got the links, but let's go check it ourselves. So what did they do for the formula? Well, they did the filter function. They used choose cols to only get the columns they needed, X match to match them against the headers. And yeah, absolutely fantastic that. If I go and check the cell F2, I can see they've done a count if there on the original table. Personally, not the approach I would have done. I would have used the spilled results in B6 and taken it from that. Also, I wouldn't do count if, I'd do count ifs. But that's a valid approach. That's great. And then F3, we have a sum with choose cols here and an X match. Maybe overcooking it a little bit. Don't think the X match is really required there. And we've got a nice if as well, testing that there are rows returned. But again, a valid approach. Happy with that. Impressive that ChatGPT can write that formula. And we've got a report built, 3 formulas in one go from a simple prompt. Let's finish with one more task. So now I'm asking for a pivot table in cell H5 of my active sheet that will return the sum of the refund amount for each region. I'm also asking it to sort the results by the refund amount descending. And again, it's done 30 seconds, pivot table in cell H5, a simple pivot table, but one nonetheless sorted in descending order by region. How amazing is that? So this is a demonstration of this ChatGPT for Excel add-in. It's checked for data issues and fixed them. It's written a fairly complex formula-based report from one prompt, and then also created a pivot table sorted in a specific way. The ChatGPT for Excel add-in is amazing. If you want to learn more, I do have my ChatGPT for Excel course. Link will be in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it useful, and I hope to see you again sometime soon.